actually quite used to it now. When all these machines go.
It's weird.
Hey, let me see what time it is. I've got to go to work.
Well, what time?
I've got 50 minutes.
So we love all the kitchen scenes. I mean, any more bizarre dishes this series? I mean, last series certainly.
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
What's on the menu for this series?
Well, less amazing looking stuff, actually.
It's all gone a bit low-key.
It's gone a bit low-key, as you would imagine, really.
Not so many jelly molds and
There
things.
was lots of a lot of vegetables going on, aren't there? There's vegetables.
Yeah.
Oh, and brisket.
Ooh, yeah, all the cuts of meat have gone a bit
They've gone a bit
gross.
ropey, yeah. The meat's
we-
gone down in...
It's all gone.
Yeah, it's gone a bit ropey.
You know all the fun you had in the kitchen? Did you have that offset as well?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff did you do? Did you just like do some wacky stuff?
I don't think we're very wacky, are
What, in
we?
the kitchen?
Yeah, like when the cameras were off.
We have loads of fun, but we can get hysterical over nothing.
Yeah, actually, it's the corsets. They're so tight that you get a bit giddy. By about 3 o'clock, anything's funny. So it's probably not worth telling you because
Yeah.
to anybody else, you'd be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, because on set, and things can be ridiculously funny, and you think you're going to die. You can't stop laughing, but it's not funny at all. It's because it's inappropriate, isn't it? You're not allowed
It's
to
lack of
laugh.
oxygen to the blood, to the brain, or whatever.
No
Like,
food
the other-
fights or anything?
No. The
they
other day
wouldn't
we literally couldn't. Were you in that scene with Jim? He had to say leave an address, but it just sounded like leaving a dress, which is not even funny. But it was to a male character, and like literally I couldn't do the scene. I thought I was gonna die. I was like it was too funny. So like anything, it's like being at school or being in church or something like you're not meant to laugh.
And then the more time is pressing on, because we've got a lot to do, it's quite precious.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get the day in shot because there's a lot to do. So they haven't got time for that.
Yeah, it's not. No one's
So it's like
happy.
at school, it's like, this isn't funny, is it?
And it makes it
Get on with
worse.
it. Yeah.
Leslie, are you much of a cook?
I'm nothing of a cook. I'm quite disastrous as a cook.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I kind of have a go, and I've got a couple of things out on my safety dishes.
What's your safety dish?
Mince and potatoes. I'm talking, cordon bleu. Mince and potatoes and possibly a roast chicken dinner would be my top
See, that's
favourite.
hard. A roast chicken dinner.
Egg and bacon. That's it really. But I have a husband who's a very good cook, so
We asked a couple of the other actors, is there a bit of a them and us thing? Because you're dressed differently and you're in the kitchen and you're your scenes are more together, is it naturally that there's a little, or not really?
well, not really. I mean, the fact is, we work together all the time. Some of our lot go upstairs, so they struggle with two. But if you mean, is it like they're different from us?
Yeah.
We're all actors. We're in a show together. Do you know what I mean? The fact is, I don't know those guys as well as I know my guys.
Yeah.
But every time we have an opportunity, we did something in the first series where it's the first time we'd all been on set together. Again, it was a funeral. It was the hospital scene. Do you remember? And we were all sitting.
Oh yeah.
And we were all sitting round the back, and Jim Carter was telling stories, and it was like suddenly we were all together, and it was just lovely because we're all in it, but it's very separate, you know.
So that was here,
No,
rather than Ealing.
that wasn't even here. It was somewhere else.
On location,
It was
yeah.
when Maggie Smith and Penny Wilton are made to come together and do something on the hospital board. I can't
Yeah, and we
remember
were all
what.
just in
So
the
everybody
audience.
went to that. Absolutely everybody. And it's the first time we'd all really been together. It was
And that
nice.
was a fun day because no one had lines.
Yeah,
they're the
that was
best
lovely. No
days.
responsibility.
Just have to be in your outfit. Everyone was just
Listen to
having
stories all day. It was nice.
The rap parties, did you have a rap party at the end of season 1?
We
And
must have done.
Yeah, that's kind of when we all come together. She can't remember.
Where did we do that then? Oh,
Chiswick.
High Road House. Yes.
Was it Wild
Yes,
One?
very good.
I went early, I remember. See, I did. Yeah. Sophie didn't.
Did you watch the comic relief?
Yeah.
What did you think
We
of that?
laughed a lot.
We loved that, and all that stuff about them like going up, trying to get
No, going up the stairs
going
and
up the
going
stairs
nowhere.
and then stopping. We
Yeah, it was
actually
funny.
do that.
My favourite bit was Victoria Wood going, "What a lovely lounge."
What sort of public reactions have you had from people about the show? What have they said to you about it?
The word that I think that's been used most was hooked. That's what people say. the main thing they say is we're hooked, and the second thing is my husband likes it.
Yeah.
That was the big shock horror. Is my husband doesn't like, is not interested in period drama, and it's always. But he sat down and he watched it, and he's going,
They
"When's
always
that on
say
again?"
that. Yeah, people
Why do you-
always say it.
And I don't know why
watch
that
it.
is. I've no idea.
What's happening to men? They're liking period
My
drama.
husband was going, when's my programme on?
Really? My programme? Well, there you go. Yeah, it's very odd. But I mean, also you hear that families would sit down with proper, teenage children who would sit with the parents and, without being forced to, would watch it and actually enjoy it. What I love is, because I'm of an age where I remember when you couldn't record things so easily, that you would stay in, wouldn't you, to watch Brideshead or The Forsyte Song or whatever it might be. It doesn't really matter. But there have been those programs in people's lives where you go, I just want to sit and watch it now. And this seems to have done the same thing, which is amazing when you can actually get it later, or in fact probably watch it later without the adverts, which would be better.
But people were watching it on a Sunday,
They
and
seriously
tweeting
were.
and watching it live.
There was a Downton Abbey support group. Do you
A
remember
support group.
When it
People who are
finished.
distressed.
For men. For men.
A Downton Abbey support group for men. Sorry.
Yeah.
Finished?
Because they were desolate. I know, what's going on in the world?
Wow.
Any quiet questions?
Personally, do you love watching dramas or comedies or reality TV?
Oh, I'm terrible. I watch everything. And when we went to the BAFTAs, I was getting pictures with people from the Only Ways Essex. No one was impressed with me.
And I'd never seen an episode of it, and she's pointing out the little grandma lady and going, "That's you, that is."
Because Nanny Pat cooks as well. I wanted a picture of them together.
Right, I see what you mean.
So do you get confused? People get like celebrities think that you're her from.
No, they're not that.
No, I've never had that. She's a good 20 years old.
So did you think you were robbed by the Only Ways Essex for the BAFTA
Well,
award?
no, it was the audience award.
Come on, it's very obvious. Nobody's putting them down in any way. They're just different. How could we be in the same category? And the fact is, half of Essex would be on whatever voting. The Downton Abbey audience wouldn't be on the phone voting. It's as simple as that, I think.
And we were just so excited to be there.
Yeah, we were loving it, loving being
It was a
there.
popularity award, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an audience
It was an
vote.
audience award,
So
but you had to vote for it. And I
Online.
think some people are more likely to. It's like the, let's pick the next Nancy thing. If somebody from Wales is in it, half of Wales will vote because they feel loyal to it. But I don't think our audience probably would. They maybe didn't know. It was the YouTube award, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think?
Don't
we
get
didn't-
Jim
we
started
didn't-
on reality TV. Oh my goodness. He's not a fan. Jim's not a fan of reality TV.
Well, a lot of actors aren't, only because it's cheap telly and it's taken money away from drama. To be honest, that's really the reason we've gone. Don't stop drama.
Yeah.
By all
Well, this
means,
is what
have.
Downton's done, isn't it? It's given it everyone
Yeah.
a bit of faith in it, I
Well, I
think.
think so. It's proof that you can get good ratings.
Lenny, I watch everything.
Before you were cast, how did you view the series potentially? Was it another job? Was it? What did you think it might offer?
Before I read the script,
No,
you mean?
yeah,
When you
before
got-
when you were in the casting process, before you actually realised that perhaps learned that you were in a show that was going to go.
Well, I knew it was being written by Julian, and I know he's a good writer. When I was given the description of the character, and when I read a few of the scenes, sometimes you get stuff, don't you, as an actor, and you just look at it and you go, oh, I know who that is. You sort of have a connection, and you go, I think I know what to do with this. Sometimes you don't, of course. You go, I shouldn't be doing that. It's not my part. I shouldn't be doing it. But I had an instant feeling I'd really like to play this woman because she wasn't just one thing. At the beginning, she seemed like Mrs. Cow that just shouts at her, and then you see there are other sides, and that's much more interesting because that's how we all are. We're not one thing, are we? None of us. So as I got to know more about it, it was just like, oh, hello, this is a special job, a very special job, and it is.
Did you see sort of any comparisons between your role and Mrs. Bridges in the original Upstairs Downstairs?
Not really. I did watch a bit of Upstairs Downstairs actually, just to see. They're very different. Very different. They're different houses. They're different periods. The whole setup is very different. So it's
Saved by the God.
Saved by the God.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'll leave my wine
Thank you
here.
very
if that's
much. Down it, down it, down it.